It was a wonderful day at school. Everyone was excited because it was pizza day and tomorrow was a field trip. However, there was one girl, Nancy, who wasn't very excited. She hid her feelings very well. Not even her classmates or the teacher noticed anything different about her. Only Lucy, Nancy's best friend, she could sense something was wrong. Knowing Nancy as well as she did, Lucy asked, "What's going on, Nancy? I can tell something's bothering you." Nancy hesitated, trying to downplay her feelings. "Oh, it's nothing," she said, forcing a smile. But Lucy wasn't convinced. "Come on, I know you too well."
Hi, I'm Torai, a teacher at Akeem Elementary School. Today, while supervising recess, I noticed that Nancy was standing alone, simply watching the other kids play and laugh. This is not the first time I've seen her like this. She often appears withdrawn and sad. I plan to discuss this with my colleague during our break, as it's a recurring issue and clearly affecting her well-being.
Hi, I'm Chris, and I teach science. I joined Torai for our break today because she wanted to talk about Nancy. I'm already aware of the situation because news spreads quickly around here. Recently, I observed that Nancy hasn't been her usual self in class, and I stopped by the school social worker's office before break today. It turns out that earlier today, Lucy, Nancy's best friend, went to see the social worker in tears, saying that Nancy had been crying nonstop in the girls' lab. Then the therapist arranged a meeting with Nancy's mom.
I want to take care of this right away.
And it turns out that there was
No
a
child should have
domestic
to go
violence
through
incident
this.
at Nancy's home last night. Nancy reported experiencing someone inappropriately touching her, and one of the adults was arrested. In speaking with Nancy, the therapist observed that she was overwhelmed with feelings of worthlessness, hopelessness, shame, and guilt. She had broke down again right in the school social work office, but the therapist was able to comfort her, reminding her of her worth and reassuring her that none of this was her fault. To help Nancy cope, the therapist gave her a special coloring book designed for girls aged 8 to 15. This coloring book contains positive affirmations and is meant to provide a therapeutic outlet. The idea is that coloring can help shift a child's focus away from distressing thoughts and feelings, offering a moment of calm and mindfulness. Just the expression on their faces when they are coloring. Anyone can see their positive emotional shift. I heard that coloring has the ability to occupy the mind as they color. It's like a total relaxation period for the disrupted brain. When they color, without realizing it, they are essentially practicing a technique called mindfulness.
Actually, I remember reading that research supports that coloring can be a soothing activity that helps children concentrate on the present, alleviating some of the emotional pain that some of them may have experienced. As they stay focused on coloring, staying inside the lines, their mind are focused on the present moment. And somehow they stop ruminating on sorrow and sadness. The flashbacks dissipate, and if it is just for that short hour or so, it may not be a cure-all, but it seems to work for these children.
Well, that's perfect because especially all of our children here need hope. Thank you for taking the time to meet with me. I feel reassured knowing that Nancy is receiving the help she needs. I'll look for an opportunity to speak with Nancy's mom during next week's parent-teacher conferences.